put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning.
Viewers, thank you so much for staying with us here on Tobago Updates Television. It's Good Morning Tobago, Friday 1st March 2024, and we are into the sporting segment. And just a while ago, we heard from Curtis Moses talking about the Lambo Youth Football Tournament happening this weekend. And joining me on set now is a strong man, goes by the alias Tobago Beast. His name, Joel. Joel Duke, good morning to you, and thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Yeah, morning.
Fantastic. I thought you'd have been here with your trophies and medals. Don't worry about the earpiece. Don't worry about the earpiece. Yeah. Trophies and medals that you acquired at the Trinidad and Tobago Powerlifting Championships. How are you feeling this morning?
Well, I'm feeling good. They said in the next 2 weeks or so, they would bring... They have the ceremony.
So the ceremony wasn't had at the championships.
No, they're
going to have an official. It's going to be an official. Yes. So Joel, you were the lone Tobagonian in the competition, right? And you represent by the alias Tobago Beast. Who gave you that name?
Well, actually, come up with the name. Some fellas was telling me in the barber shop like, no, you need a fearsome name.
Right.
Yeah, you need a fearsome name. I had the Juggernaut before.
Right.
I'm still going by the Juggernaut. Most people know me by that, but yeah, Tobago Beast was a nice name for a Tobago only lifter. Right. So when you hear the word Tobago Beast, you know to fear the name.
So that's a powerlifting thing. You have to have like an alias.
Yes.
That
most people have an alias. Most people are part of squad Neogen Performance. Everybody has their own alias that they goes by. Some really cool names. Strong Clung, Fake Muscles. We have some nice names.
Yeah, fantastic. So tell me about the championships itself. You won what I call it a bronze, or you came third in the open competition, and then second in the junior. So, and I must apologize for how we would have recorded the news in that we would have quoted the kg, but it's basically pounds. So just give us an idea of what you did in the competition and in terms of your total weight and all those different things.
Well, the competition was passed across like 2 days. Right. We had the females, the light males on the first day, and then the second day we would have the heavier females and heavier males.
Before you get into it, how do you classify heavy and light?
Well, they have different weight classes. It would start from 59 and straight up to 120 plus.
Well, that's your body weight.
Yeah, that's your body weight. Right. So they would weigh you in kgs.
Right, that's like boxing.
Yes, they weigh you in kgs and according to your weight classes you'll have to pre-register for that. Okay. In terms of the competition, you have 3 lifts, 3 attempts, 3 lifts. You would start off with your first attempt as a warm-up opener. That would be like a warm-up, and then you'll go on to your second attempt, and then your third attempt will be like your most heaviest lift. With that, your total will be judged by your heaviest lift. Right. It adding up, but your heaviest squat, bench, deadlift, and then you will have a total. The total is where I get 800 kgs in the total. It's in the competition itself.
So you got 800 kgs. This is in the open competition.
Yeah, this is well, you don't have something separate for that. That's just
in total. In all that you would have, all the events you participated in, your total was 800 kgs.
Yes.
And that's going to be converted into
so
pounds.
That would be, as you said before, it'd be 295 squat, as 650 pounds. I had a 185 bench, as 407 pounds, and deadlift 705, which is 320 kgs.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I'm told that the coaches are now your coach, Mr. Ryan Phillip.
Yes.
So we're gonna bring in Mr. Ryan. Wait,
coach man.
Wow. Is that your coach here, brother?
Yeah, we actually look alike.
You know.
Hey guys, good morning, Tobago.
Happy to have you on here, Mr. Phillip, and I'm seeing the smiles on your face. You're very proud of his achievement, Mr. Duke.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the achievement. Very hard-working young man. Yeah.
Yeah. But how do you coach someone to be a power lifter?
How do you coach someone to be a power lifter?
Yeah.
Structure. Once they are coachable and willing to take guidance and correction, it's only up from there. All right. And he has been one that has been a very, very coachable athlete, one that I don't have to worry too much about. Whatever I put on paper, he gets done, and I can be a more proud coach. Yeah.
And what was the expectation like getting into the Trinidad and Tobago Powerlifting Championships? I mean, I'm sure that you guys would have planned that, hey, I want to be here, I want to be there. What was the expectation like?
All right. All right. So training over the past 4 or 5 months has been very, very good. So we had a game plan to come in and hit 800 kilos. All right. We had that plan about a month out, and I just had him visualizing and obsessing over these last 3 attempts that he was able to go out and get done. And he went out there and he executed.
Yeah.
All right.
What is, for those who may not be like aware and listening to this interview, because I'm thinking that to be a powerlifter, I just have to go probably push some bench press and put on some muscles to lift. Is there a specific technique involved in the different lifting? Like I'm seeing him here now. This is what this is the deadlift, right?
Yes,
this is deadlift.
Have two different.
Right.
And so the coach, can you take me through the routine here? What he's doing here? If you are being
all right. So he's doing a variation of a deadlift, a sumo deadlift. That's the wider stance.
Right.
All right. There are other variations of the deadlift. Well, conventional deadlifts is where you see others with a narrower stance.
Yeah.
But this is the deadlift that best suits him and his leverages at this time. You know, it could either be sumo or conventional, depending on how big or how small an individual is, but it has to go with their build. Okay, that would determine which style of the lift that the athlete would execute.
Oh, fantastic. And how long have you been coaching Joel?
I have been coaching Joel since September 2022. So a year and some change.
And I want to come back to Joel. I mean, Joel, 800 kg, right? That was the goal, and you achieved that. You felt that you could have done better?
I would always say there's room for improvement, but I would never shy away from that is the best. That is the best right about now. That is the best performance I get to unlock or unleash on the platform, and there will be more in the future. We're still working towards betterment, and we're not settling for that. The job not finished.
Yeah, and is this your best performance yet in all the competitions?
Yes. So far I've competed in like 5 competitions, 2 of which is from Mr. Kelton Foundation. Yeah. 2-time Tobago strongest man, and continuously still going to Trinidad to make a difference down there as well. And whoever could influence to want to join the Trinidad and Tobago Powerlifting Federation from Tobago, that would be the goal there. That would be the goal there.
I mean, Joel, it have football, it have cricket, it have basketball, it have running. Why powerlifting?
Well, it first started off as like therapy for me. After my father passed away, I found the gym. Well, it started off at home. Big up to my queen, my mom today, all the single parents that are taking care of their the young ones.
Yes.
So it always started off as just going to the gym. I used to go like morning and night, and it was just therapy for me. And Kelton saw that hey, we could develop on this, to develop on the strength of the sport. It's the future of it. So it was more of purpose for me. You're a young man, you're not doing anything right now, find something to do. Yeah. And I fell in love with the gym. It was easy for me to just continuously go about going to the gym, and it just capitalized from there. Well, it's more of a discipline, heavy discipline to continuously go under heavy weight all the time. And sometimes you may have doubts, but at the end of the day, I would say gyms are for the cycle. And you would not be in the right state. Most people who go there, if you really look at the top lines on them, they are not heavily mentally stable. Yeah. So it's something that pushes you, that continuously pushes you to want to do better, and that is the sport. And the community actually encourages you to go forward, no matter if you're on the winning side or the losing side. I mean, it don't matter how you look, it don't matter how you're built. It's just if you have the ability to move weight. And once you have a good coach, a good program, a good sleep, everything, you're keeping your diet on and properly, they will get to recover as well enough to continuously go forward and continue progressing.
Yeah. And where do you currently train?
Right, so I'm at Kelton Thomas Foundation Gym. That is the only gym that can accommodate a strong man like me. Outside of that, if I have to do aesthetics, I would go in downtown. Downtown is mainly go like on a Friday and a Saturday because Kelton is Adventist. I just tend to go to a different gym now and again, but I'm mainly based by Kelton Thomas Foundation Gym.
Yeah, and coach, what are the prerequisites for someone who is interested in getting involved in powerlifting? What do you need to get involved?
You can just come on and start. The prerequisites, there's none. Any age, it doesn't matter. But what I will say, technique is king. All right. You don't want to walk off the street and go hurt yourself under a bar. All right. So, I would tell anybody to familiarize yourself with some technique and live within your capabilities. Get a coach, and it's upward sailing from there.
Yeah, that's really good advice. Yeah, get a coach. So for persons who probably viewing this interview and may want to get involved in powerlifting, what would you want to tell them? How can they get onto you? Just to be being involved. I'm sure that you want to get more powerlifters come out of Tobago, and we can get some nice names.
Oh yeah, we do.
Some kind of nice name.
We do want to develop the we do want to develop the sport in Tobago. Yeah. All right. I am actually mentoring Joel to be a coach to facilitate that. All right. So you can go follow Neogen Performance on Instagram. All right. There's a link in the bio. All right. You can fill out that form, and we'd get back to you. In Tobago, we have Joel over there doing the thing, and I make some trips occasionally over there, and we can arrange something.
Oh, so you train Joel from abroad?
I train Joel from right down here in Trinidad and Tobago. When it is he has some rough sessions to get done, I come across there myself, make sure his mentors are okay and he's ready to go execute. All right, so I'm back and forth between the islands. Yeah. All right, so anybody who's interested in Tobago,
Yeah. Anybody's interested can get in touch with you.
Yeah, anybody who's interested in Tobago, you could get on to Joel immediately. All right, and I mean, we'd work something out.
1990.
Yeah, 364.
Yeah. 364-1990.
and Joel, what's next for you? What's next for you?
Well, we're looking at NPF. I don't know what coach has to say about that, but we just training. We don't have a specific time to start training. We just train. So we now come out of the competition. We're starting back the new block on Sunday. And we're just starting from there. For any competition, we're always competition ready. We just make sure that we athletes fresh. Yeah. The athletes are them fresh and pushing forward.
And how many times a week do you train?
It's according to the programming, and we just do like fatigue management. What my coach trying to implement with us big guys. So he does very good specific training management, right? So sometimes it may be 5 days, sometimes it may be 4 days, according to how my body feels. So he adjusts the program to suit. Normally on deloads, he will have like 3 days for the week. But on a regular, if I'm firing well, it's 5 days a week. Jamming.
Correct.
And before I allow you guys to go, as I said, you're looking to recruit, right? What would you want to tell a potential powerlifter?
Right. So stop comparing yourself to other people. You have to be in your own lane, to be honest, right? So if you look at other people, you would continuously look down on yourself, right? You're just continuously doing what you do, right? And what's great about you, progress would come. Weights would get heavier, and you would like it to be a little lighter when it gets heavier. But just continuously do what you do. It'll have so many factors: sleep, diet, getting a good coach, good programming. Once you keep your head down, be humble and work, everything is yours.
Fantastic.
Well said.
Talking there with Joel Duke and of course his coach, Mr. Philip. Guys, I want to commend you and give congratulations once again for your outstanding work at the national championships. And as you said, it was your best effort since you've been participating and competing. And I want to wish you all the best going forward. And I'm hoping that we have more.
So we could still do with some sponsorship as the own.
Well, we can make a plug for that too. We can make a plug for that. I mean, Joel is talking about sponsors getting involved because, oftentimes, because we are in Tobago, whenever it is that we have some glory, we celebrate it. So if we can get somebody to jump on board, like Body Glow and
I actually work for Body by Imran. Body by Imran, I'm supplement stores. But I still buy my own products. So I would spend Sorry.
Yeah. Well, you go ahead.
No. So I spend close to like $2,000 on just supplements alone and the back and forth from on the boat. I take that out of my own pocket to go and do that. Just to register for competitions alone is $450 per competition.
Right.
And you know, it's still, everybody likes to be great, but they like to join the process after you done.
So you're looking for a sponsor.
Yeah. It would really be a big help for that to happen.
Well, it came to the right show and right program because our viewers base very wide, our network very wide. So I'm hoping that someone joins the movement that you guys are on right now, because I sense your confidence and you have a nice coach, as a good coach as well. And as I said, whenever Tobago does well, we are happy. So if it is that a Tobago businessman or businesswoman out there can jump on board and just join the movement, I think they'll augur well in the future. So guys, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. Obviously, continue to share the information with Tobago Sports Live, with Tobago Updates,
no problem,
so we can highlight all the good things that you guys are doing. I mean, I can't lift and push like you guys are doing, but I commend.
A start is everywhere.
Yes, I commend you guys for doing that. There's a sport for everyone, right? So thank you so much for joining us. And all the best. Yes, so viewers, we've been chatting there with Joel and his coach, National Powerlifting Championship, and they would have done extremely well there. Commendation to them. We're going to take a short break and we get back in some more sporting discussion. I'm told that we're gonna go back to Candice now. Missing our next interviewee. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Tobago Notes. Tobago Notes. Motor Wars. My goodness, Motor Wars 2. That's gonna come up March 2nd. That's happening tomorrow. In fact, at looking like the Parade Grounds. That's next to the Dwight York Stadium. So many things happening in the Tobago space over the weekend. We have the football, we also have cricket, and then we have this Motor Wars taking place tomorrow at the Parade Grounds. Viewers, that's it from me this morning when it comes to sport. I'm going to show you over to Candice Jackson for Good Morning Tobago. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the sporting segment. I encourage you to stay tuned for Candice Jackson, Good Morning Tobago. Remember to stay safe, have a wonderful weekend, and don't forget to share the live.